We'll keep it very, very raw, unscripted. Some of it might be of big value to you. Some of it might be absolute bullshit.
So first and foremost, let me be very honest and say the amount of stuff that you've seen on the internet, we've all seen on the internet, 99.9% is garbage. So first and foremost, all these people who are saying Defender will become 45 lakhs, 55 lakhs, 60 lakhs, it's never ever going to happen. So this FTA doesn't happen overnight. It's like a whole 10-year plan.
So which basically means that India, you will get the Volkswagen maybe 7 to 8 lakhs less. Or maybe max 10 lakhs, but not to the point of getting it half the price.
The other big news from this week is China has banned those door handles. Toyota EV, the E-Bella, which is
E-Bella.
I don't understand the name.
The name I think I have to really reserve. Somebody must not be thinking straight.
Quick highlights.
Yeah.
Our car of the year.
Welcome to TopGear India Podcast. Yes, we are also doing a podcast.
Everybody's doing one. We are also doing one. Chalo kar lete.
But we try to make it different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course,
we try.
We try.
So first, for the instance, we don't have those.
We don't have mics.
Yeah, we have the mics.
But we don't have place to mount them.
Yeah, exactly. We're sitting on tires.
And we've got like at least nicer looking decoration.
Yes.
And we're sitting on tires.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's going to be very, very candid conversations, and it's going to be dropped every Wednesday or Saturday.
We'll see. Let's drop the first one. Let's see what
the people
say.
are submitting. If they're liking or not liking, they're hating us, whatever. We'll keep it very, very raw, unscripted, no screens. We'll just talk from whatever we know. Some of it might be of big value to you. Some of it might be absolute bullshit. But that's how it's going to be.
Yeah,
So,
it's like two friends talking about cars and car things and maybe other things and God knows, entertainment.
and we'll have some interesting guests also joining us from time to time.
Yeah.
And we'll also do this at very interesting locations from time to time. But this one is very important because this is which has really swooped the whole nation. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
The pricing, the FTA deal, the UK deal, and now the US deal for cars. So what happens?
So first and foremost, let me be very honest and say the amount of stuff that you've seen on the internet, we've all seen on the internet, 99.9% is garbage.
It's all garbage.
It's all nonsense.
So guys, do not procrastinate so much. Do not delay your buying by such a long time, because in net effect, nothing much is going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll give you two examples.
Also, so first and foremost, all these people who are saying Defender will become 45 lakhs, 55 lakhs, 60 lakhs, it's never ever going to happen. The Defender, originally when the UK FTA also happened, everybody said that Defender sasta ho jayega. It's not, because the Defender is made in Slovenia.
Yeah.
No, Defender is made in Slovenia.
Slovenia, correct.
So it will be impacted by the FTA from Europe, but not to a point where it'll become 50 lakhs, whatever.
It will be some changes.
Also, this FTA doesn't happen overnight. It's like a whole 10-year plan. Eventually, there'll be a small drop, then be a small drop. Eventually, there will be a point where import duties will become 10%. It'll never come to zero.
And now all the European countries will actually go to their parliament and debate. Some of them might say, we don't want to do this. All of that thing will also affect.
So from what I'm hearing, that's all done. All of that red tape is all done. It's a done
By
deal
the time
now.
it gets inked,
It's
it
inked
will
also.
2 years.
No, it's inked, but the effect will take time.
Like for example, UK was announced last year.
Uh-huh.
It's still not inked. It's still going to take another
A while.
couple of years, maybe 1.5 years more for
Yeah.
people to start. But what has happened? Aston Martin has stopped selling.
Yeah.
Nobody's
So-
buying Bentley.
Correct. Well, now Bentley has a new dealership in Mumbai.
Correct.
And a new group that they're a part of. So actually sales slightly have gone up in Mumbai because it's a more familiar face for people to deal
People
with.
now know what is going to be the impact of that.
But all these people who are saying for the American deal, for example, the FTA with the US, it's not an FTA first of all, it's a trade deal. It's not a free trade agreement. And everybody's saying, oh, 30 lakh ka must aayega. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen.
So people are thinking of getting a Ford Bronco to the country, and they're imagining that Ford will now import
F-150,
F-150,
Raptors and
Not happening.
Hellcats and all. It's not happening. First of all, most of these cars are not made. The Mustang is, but Broncos, I don't think they make them in right-hand drive. I know the Corvettes are not made in right-hand drive. None of these Escalades, and the stuff that you see in right-hand drive, most of these cars are either converted in Dubai or in Sri Lanka. So it doesn't really. It's small.
Just take the example of Volkswagen Tiguan line. Now in Europe it sells for 35,000 euros, give or take a few thousands here. Now net effect, which is about 36 lakhs. Now in India it sells for 49 lakhs
Ex-showroom.
Now think of it, 35,000 euros, which means that there's a 20% VAT included. Now the ex-showroom, which is the factory to the showroom, the price would be around 24,000 euros because there's a margin of the dealer also involved in this. Now when you do an FTA in India, when this comes, we have a 40% GST. So which basically means that India, you will get the Volkswagen maybe 7 to 8 lakhs less, or maybe max 10 lakhs, but not to the point of getting it half the price. It will not be 110% less 40%. So Tiguan, which is for 49 lakhs, can be available for 30 lakhs.
Yeah.
Plus the euro keeps increasing.
Yeah,
The
every
foreign exchange
day,
keeps increasing
every day.
So that can mitigate all the price point. So this is a very classic example because I think that's a sweet spot. We all want to buy a European car, and if you get that European car, the price of Mahindra, you might like to go on that. But then there's a whole lot of logistical alignment, realignment, and then pricing structure. It is 110%. If it becomes 40%, there will be a price.
Of course, there will be a price drop.
But it's not going to be so much significant.
Yeah.
I can give you an example. Tiguan line might not come down by more than 8 lakhs. Also, Cyrus, we know that when they are importing to India, the factory is also discounting for India. They are taking like a hit of losses because they know that they have to take 110% duty. So they are going to, which they will sell to their dealer for 25,000 euros, which they will export to India for maybe 20,000 euros. So they will take another 20-30% hit. Then they might stop wanting good margins. They'll say, why should we take the hit? They might keep the margins high because then there's no reason for them to reduce the price.
The big difference, honestly, the big change in pricing though will be visible when you look at like really ultra high-end stuff.
Yeah.
So Rolls Royces will become much cheaper. Rolls Royce, honestly, Rolls Royce prices in India have become absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
A Ghost is 10-12 crores. A Phantom now is approaching close to 20.
Because they have limited allocation, so they just want to milk it.
Maybe, but also the car value by itself has gone up, and frankly, it's just ridiculous. And the big thing is there is this huge gap. So Maybach, after the Maybach at about 3.5. If you really buy a V12, which people don't, but if you buy a V8, it's about 3-ish, little more. If you buy the V12, it's about 4. Then you have Bentley at about 5.5, and then there's nothing.
Correct.
So that will be those ultra high net worth things will become.
But
cheap.
the interesting thing for say Lamborghini Temerario. Now Lamborghini Temerario ex-showroom price in India is about 6 crores. Now what happens that when they export from Europe, say in Italy you can buy it for 2.5 crores. 2,000.
I believe it's about $400,000 in the US.
260,000 euros or something.
So 300,000 euros.
300,000 euros, which is about 3 crores.
3 crores,
Now this is just double of that. Now in 300,000 euros, they have a VAT.
Yeah.
Now typically a margin of a dealer in such cars are like 50 lakhs Indian currency. So they must be giving from X factory 200,000 euros. Now when they export to India, there's a Lamborghini India office. By law they have to show a 1.5% margin, profit margin. That means 5% they have to keep it for the India office. Then you have a dealer margin. Then you have 110%, then you have 40% GST. So a 6 crore car will at max become 5 crores.
Yeah.
Not 4 crores also, because it cannot go down below that. It's not possible. Yeah. And if Lamborghini decides to milk and make margins, even that gets eroded.
So first of all, you'll never get a 6 crore Temerario in India.
Yeah.
One is because they will never sell you. They will never sell you an empty spec car.
Yeah.
Impossible.
I also feel that the Temerario should have been priced a little lower. They have, like for example, the Urus Hybrid. That's for 4.6 crores ex-showroom. That's a sweet spot. That's a great, but this Temerario.
But the Temerario is 1,000 horsepower.
That's all right, but even the Urus is from 750 or 800, the hybrid one. But they do not need to price because they just want to maybe.
So, frankly, when you compare it to the other cars in the segment, so like for example the 296 or the Artura.
296, in spite of it being a V6.
This is actually priced really well compared to the 296 and the Artura.
Correct. That way is good. Maybe they've seen the pricing, but Lamborghini could have priced it at say 5 crores today.
Oh, on that note, so because we are on Lamborghini, they've just delivered. We'll put a picture or something of it here. They've just delivered the final Huracan for India.
Yeah, I know.
And I was reading through the email, and one number stood out, and it blew my mind. Lamborghini India, in the last 8 years that the Huracan, 9 years or whatever it's been available, has delivered 252 Huracans in India. 252 Huracans in India they've delivered. Of course, now they do some 100 Uruses a year or whatever. But the fact that we've got 252 Huracans means when we want to buy 10 years later, there are enough cars available for sale. And they're super reliable, the most reliable supercar in the world.
Correct.
So,
but,
they're doing well.
And how many they have sold in China?
God knows. So, but funny thing,
1,500.
We have more GT3 RSs in India than China does.
Yeah, because
that's a crazy. So we have 26 GT3 RSs in India.
Because you can buy for a similar price point a Lamborghini, and then the Chinese want a badge value more than the.
So Porsche. India got more allocations for the 992.1 3RS than China did, and which is an insane statistic. But
that's also because of our good friend Mano, who's come.
He's really pushing.
He's pushing hard, and he's also come from China. So he wants to bring those numbers to India, and they want to evolve this market, which is where it's going. But they're struggling with Macan.
They're struggling with Macan, especially electric. Since you're talking about FTAs, one or two cars which are brands which are not available in India, which you'd like to see?
Not really. I don't think they can just import a car and not have a sales network or service network, because that's a very important thing for our country, Because unlike Europe, I think we are driven on very bad patches of road, and even the service people are not that well qualified to even handle those cars. So a car which will do in Middle East, a Toyota which will do 10 lakh kilometers in India will not do more than 3.5, 4 lakh kilometers, because our roads are not such. The machines are it's the most stress test you will go through. So until they come with their whole service network, which again is a big call. So I think we have decent enough brands now. Barring a few, we have pretty much the brands which matter.
So for the longest time, even as a journalist and even before that, I remember seeing cover stories. Alfa Romeo coming to India,
but it's
that's
not good.
Never happened. But I would love to see.
Except a few models of Alfa Romeo, and even in Europe, it's not a very but
see, Stellantis exists. Technically, they can bring the brand.
They can bring they'll get the Leap first.
So Leap motor. They should do a little more with Jeep. There's a lot of stuff that they can actually.
They must get a Wrangler pickup.
That's a cool car. The bigger V8s. I think that's
bigger V8s. They can.
Okay, I think we'll move on from this. Let's talk about our issue that's just gone out. FOF, that's been doing really well.
And we have the Temerario on the cover. It's an exclusive.
By the time you guys see this
should be out, and you can grab the issue. It's the FOF was a great initiative.
And the last episode has just gone live, so we've concluded season 1. Season 2, what do you want to see in season 2?
That they have to tell us. We know what we're doing, but they can tell us. But in the long run, the Astons and Bentleys and the Lamborghinis should get cheaper. Even a 20% cheaper means crores saved,
it's multiple,
which is a great thing. So unless and until these guys don't want to keep too much margins with themselves, and they continue to treat India, I think the more supercars we see in India, the more startup as a nation we go forward.
One of the things I've noticed in the supercar community is where people would only buy red, yellow, orange, green, like the normal stuff. Now people are experimenting with nicer colors, nicer specs, high spec cars, and at least like an automaker of course Lamborghini and Ferrari do it, but even Porsche is offering PTS Plus, even manufactured to a certain extent with Mercedes, tailor-made for Ferrari. All of the Atelier, all of that stuff, people are actually putting effort into speccing their cars, and they're not just buying a red Ferrari with beige interior.
So people, I think they know the cars now. All the people we talk to, they're very evolved. They know what they're getting into. They all want to. It's also a brag factor, so might as well get it the best one. And the V-Class has also come to India, which is again
V-Class coming back.
V-Class coming back is a good sign.
But at the end of its life cycle, there's a EQV. There's a what is it called? VLE, and a VLS that's happening. So that will eventually happen in the next year and a half or so. But at the end of the current V-Class life cycle, we are getting it. I really hope Mercedes does the sensible thing and not takes it the way they did last time and just give a really luxurious package.
Yeah, it should not be like a passenger car.
It should not be like a commercial vehicle.
Because in India, people can't digest Mercedes as a passenger car. I mean, nobody will keep a V-Class anyways. And Velfire, they've sold some 1,500
selling very well.
Which is amazing because the market is there. A lot of people I know who wants to buy a Velfire because that's what most of the celebrities, even the Lexus one is doing pretty much.
So a lot of people have moved from like E-classes to the Velfire or S-classes to the Velfire.
Correct.
Even people who can afford Phantoms are buying Velfires.
Because
that's a crazy thing.
It's a need.
And also it's easy to get in and out of. So if you're slightly older,
and in cities like Bombay, you're mostly driven. And then for that, you have a Porsche 911 which you take them in the morning or evening. So that's it, guys. It was the first one, and
no, we've got lots of stuff still to discuss. Let's quickly discuss awards since we've got the award trophy there. Quick highlights. Our car of the year, Victoris.
Sierra, we had nominated, but Sierra's unfortunately deliveries didn't start in January. We thought that deliveries should have started. We wanted to see Sierra getting delivered, and the delivery started on 15th of January, and our cutoff was December. So that made us, that also tilted it in favor. And when you look for a car of the year, we also feel that car of the year means if you are a family and if you want to buy one car for your family, which you can go eyes shut and buy it, we should not give you any trouble. Maruti is tried, tested, they have a dealer network, they have a service network, they have a resale value. For a single car, Victoris actually checks all the boxes right.
Plus it's really now, like this is the first car that will really genuinely put hybrids into multiple touch points like never before. 2,500, 3,500 dealerships or whatever. And that's another reason, democratization of hybrid is a very important thing. Maruti democratized automatics for India. It's the AMT that brought automatics to everywhere. Now everybody's offering an automatic. Till then, nobody was really bothering. And now with democratization of hybrids, we'll see more and more automakers get into it.
Even with the e-Vitara, I think electrification will get another
big boost.
Because when I was having a conversation with Partho Sain and everybody at the leadership, they said that even if they install one charging outlet in all their showrooms,
that's itself a huge network.
Itself is a huge network because Maruti showrooms are in Ladakh. Remember those ads? So they're everywhere. So you know that, and they should make it open to everybody. Charge it, open to everybody. Then that should be helping the whole ecosystem.
So that's what they've already done. From what I believe, a huge percentage of Maruti dealers in the country already have a charging point, multiple charging points. And it's open to public. So that's a great thing they've already done.
So at least somebody knows that there's one place you can go.
And talking about EVs, our EV of the year was the Mahindra XCV9e. I think
undoubtedly
that's a fantastic car.
Again, if you want to buy one EV which looks good, which looks bonkers.
I mean, it looks nothing like.
It does all the job, and it's been in the road for some time. We've not heard of anything
major,
which is major. Of course, a little bit of tricks and bits you can expect from the Mahindras and Tatas. Yes, it happens. Panels, issues, and screens
and software.
All that thing is issue because also understand they are trying to give you something which a Mercedes charges 3 times the price. So there will be some issues, but it is nothing substantially major.
But frankly, if they just sort that last 3%, 2%,
that's it.
Then they are really genuinely international level.
I think they're getting there. Those guys are really getting there. We should be proud of them as Indian companies which are doing a phenomenal job.
Look, like for example, a year and a half ago, there were genuine issues in every single one of these vehicles with screens. And today you hear it much less. It is a definitely evolving.
But think of it, even the price point, 7XO goes up to 30 lakhs. Now, people are paying that much price for a Mahindra, which 4 years back was unthinkable. Like today also, Maruti will have to think twice before pricing anything beyond 30 lakhs. So there's a certain aspiration factor, and the consumers, when they start liking the car, then only they go to the right price, because it's a big price point, because you have competition like a lot of options at that price point.
In the used market and the new market.
100%. So that way, with 30 lakhs, you can get a second-hand BMW. Nice one.
Quickly, we'll touch upon what's coming in February. So MG Majester, that's the replacement for the Gloster. Basically a very big facelift. Otherwise, mechanically, I believe it's the same. You've got we're driving today actually. The day this is being recorded, the Toyota EV. The E-Bella, which is I don't understand the name.
The name I think I have to really reserve. Somebody must not be thinking straight because
I don't get it. It's just so vague.
it reminds you of a disease, right?
Ebola. Yeah, that's what it reminds you of.
I don't want to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise
What does it mean? I'm just inquisitive. Ebola.
Yeah. The other big news from this week is China has banned those door handles.
Yeah, it's
Huge news. I love the way they look.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain. I think that's something which should be reserved for very tried-tested, limited quantities in the S classes of the world.
Yeah, supercars.
Because even there, I've felt sometimes it's not opening or just it's a luxury which nobody needs.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a door handle.
Yeah.
You don't need something to come back, wait for 2 seconds.
And especially stuff that doesn't automatically deploy.
Yeah.
Like in the Kia Ceros, for example, where it doesn't come out and you have to fiddle with it.
Yeah.
Especially if you have something in your hand, like a bag. It looks great, but it's not practical.
Yeah. But I mean, this is not serving any purpose. I feel.
The normal door handle works.
Yeah, it works.
The other big thing that's affected all of us, at least, and it continues affecting all of us, especially the boys Sanit and Mandar who come from Pune regularly, is the big accident that happened and the jam that happened for a day and a half.
Somebody was airlifted.
He could afford to.
In fact, this also opens up the idea because now we need to have emergency helipads because if tomorrow there's an emergency, something happens, it's a choke point, and it can
the Expressway has just one helipad, active helipad, which apparently I've never seen used, but it's there. We've seen because we go and shoot on it sometimes. But otherwise, yes, I agree. There are places that maybe they need like a lane by, and also that just shows how much we need that missing link to open
up.
Some cool stuff coming your way, and also we need a second alternate route. Well, there is another route, but it's a much longer route. So we definitely need an alternate route. So the alternate expressway that people are planning, the government is planning, maybe
they should start high-speed trains.
They already have, but it's not fast enough in my opinion.
It's a low high-speed train.
Yeah, I mean the Vande Bharat exists, but you also have to go through the ghats, which are really treacherous. I mean, not tricky.
Even the helicopter service is not that great. I mean, even for big corporates, it's a cumbersome to come to the Jew aerodrome, take a flight, flight's inconsistent, get off there again. We have to that much time per person.
I think a more standardized service, people will buy it if it's not stupid expensive.
True.
I mean, right now it's much more than an airline ticket.
Much more than an airline ticket.
So if it becomes slightly more sensibly priced, maybe larger helicopters. Maybe then it'll
and more quick turnaround times. And it needs to be like an Uber model. You know?
It
needs to be like an Uber model where people can utilize. Especially a lot of corporates go. I think there'll be a lot of people who will offer it, and it can just drop you in a good place. Because even in Pune, the traffic scenario is bad.
It's horrible.
So if you have to go from the helipad in Pune to the point of view, that'll take you an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So people start calculating, I go to the Jew airport and then it's a cumbersome process.
So my house in Mumbai where I live is now exactly underneath the new helicopter route. They've slightly moved the helicopter route because of the new Navi Mumbai airport.
Yeah.
So every 10 minutes or 20 minutes, especially in the evening, I can hear a helicopter go past. So the Mumbai traffic, especially the ones that go to Worli, that's the approach route. The Pune-Worli route I'm right underneath that.
Okay.
So there are people who are using it privately, probably a lot. Maybe a little more public use.
Yeah, could be great.
Yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the first issue.
Yes.
Have we missed on anything? No, I don't think we missed on anything. New issues out. Obviously, go check it out as he said. But apart from that, we're going to do this every week. We're going to try and keep it as consistent as possible. We're going to have guests, and as we said, we're going to do it with other people at other places also.
And yes, if you like it, please like, share, subscribe, comment on whatever you don't like. We like to hear what you don't like, because that's what makes us better at what we do, genuinely. And have a good week.